Motorbiking is a really fun thing, but what if the motorbikers are indulging in other crimes? Have you ever heard of such biker clubs? Anyways, today you will. There is one such biker club like that. Are you ready to know more about them? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, The Court. Are you new here? Then wait not to subscribe to our channel. Be a proud member of our family. Also, hit the bell icon for updates. So, Hells Angels. A very weird name indeed. They're professional bikers, but they do other weird stuff too. Most of them got life sentences for various crimes. Aren't you excited to know about these crimes? Let's move on. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. Have you heard about this club? It is a worldwide outlaw motorcycle club. The members ride only Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Hells Angels Motorcycle Corporation is what they are officially called in the United States of America and in Canada. The total membership of this club is between 3,000 and 3,600. There are 467 chapters among 59 countries. This shows that HAMC is one of the biggest motorcycle clubs in the world. That is why U.S. law enforcement engagement agencies included the Hells Angels among the big four motorcycle gangs. The others are the Pagans, the Outlaws, and the Banditos. There's a reason for this. The members of these clubs carry out widespread violent crimes and other organized crimes like drug dealing, trafficking stolen goods, extortion, and even prostitution operations. Before going deep into their criminal background, let us go through their identity first. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club was the largest in the world, since we already have mentioned about the so-called charters in 59 countries. Even though many officials across the globe describe them as a crime syndicate, HAMC members have been accused of other criminal activities in Germany, including murder. In May 2019, the Utrecht court issued a decision that made the Netherlands the first ever country to ban the Hells Angels completely. The judge called the Hells Angels a danger to the public order and the rule of law. Countries such as Germany had banned local divisions but never the whole club. On July 15, 2022, the Supreme Court of the Netherlands acknowledged the ban and made this ban permanent. So, are the Angels really from hell? Are any of you among the fans one of these Hells Angels? Do you know who was the toughest Hells Angel ever? It was Volodymyr Stadnik. He was the third president of the Bikers Club. The sole reason for the domination of Hells Angels Club among other bikers is Volodymyr. We said these bikers were angels from hell, but what are the crimes? Aren't they just like any other bikers who enjoy riding bikes? Or are they beyond that? Let us see. In October 2022, the Las Vegas Hells Angels leader was arrested, connecting to the shooting case of 6 people on the Las Vegas area highway. There was a shooting between the Hells Angels gang and the Vagos, their rival gang. The October case also included Aaron Chun, Ryan Molazgo, Cameron Trike, Taylor Rodriguez, and Ronerick Padilla. In the court, Rodriguez had surrendered as his lawyers said it. Padilla was given accessory charges of harboring the others. Even though prosecutors disagreed with bail conditions, they were given a bail hearing. Judge Tierra Jones told none of the Hells Angels members to communicate, pending the bail hearing. You can watch the Las Vegas issue on social media. A Clark County grand jury accused and filed a superseding indictment for 3. This happened in June 2022. A court dealing with federal law sentenced a couple of Hells Angels Motorcycle Club in Sonoma County and the third one from Fresno. They were charged with murder as part of a racketeering. The judge found Jonathan Nelson, or John, aged 46, Santa Rosa, Russell Taylor Ott, called Rusty, 69. The others were Santa Rosa and Brian Wayne Went, aged 45, of Tulare. They were found guilty of killing one of their members. Hey, have you subscribed yet? These criminals will do such nasty crimes again and will get caught again. Don't you want to know about these news? Hurry up, turn the red subscribe button to gray. 11 Hells Angels members were indicted in 2017 for conspiracy involving murder, drug dealing, robbery, blackmailing, illegal possession of harmful weapons, and obstruction of justice. Nelson, Ott, and Went were all included in that and have been convicted of killing Joel Siva. The reason for the murder was that they found Joel as the member creating problems for the motorcycle club. According to federal prosecutors, Nelson discussed Siva's murder with Ott. The deed went down in Fresno on July 15, 2014. Ott drove Siva there as part of his need to fight with the Fresno chapter's president, Went, to solve his problems with the Hells Angels. Upon arrival, Went shot Siva right in the head. The next day, Siva's body was cremated at a local funeral home. The trial brought out other facts about the Hells Angels Club in Sonoma. Witness testified that there was a motif of menacing someone who approached the police about the motorcycle gang's bad activities. Those who might testify, as well as their families, were told in certain terms that harm would come to them. All three defendants faced a mandatory life sentence in prison, as per the DOJ. This is the recent one, but Hells Angels have committed many other crimes years before. 7 members of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club faced life sentences. They were accused of killing Hells Angel Gary Tobin that summer. The 2 members of the South Warwickshire chapter of the club are on trial at Birmingham Crown Court. They were convicted of murder after jurors had deliberated for 8 days. Carl Garside's and Ian Cameron's convictions also closed another chapter in the 10-year-long feud between the 2 clubs. The 7 include Sean Creighton, Simon Turner, Dane Garside, Dean Taylor, and Malcolm Bull, who were convicted before. Sean Creighton pleaded guilty. They were sentenced by Mr. Justice Tracy. On his way home from a bikers festival in August, Tobin was not noticing a green Rover in the outside lane of the M40. He was traveling at a speed of 80 miles per hour. As the car pulled to the side, 2 shots were fired from 2 different weapons. Tobin was hit below his helmet, and his Harley-Davidson skidded for 200 yards before it stopped. As per police, the shooting was probably part of the clash between the 2 biker gangs, and the hit must have been sanctioned at a high level by the Outlaws. This hostility did not stop with that. It continued, and in 2019, another incident happened. A German court was sentencing the leader of Hells Angels, Brian Charter, to life in prison over a revenge killing. Under his orders, bikers stormed a local bookmaker's shop to kill one of his rivals. 8 members of Hells Angels Berlin chapter were sentenced to life in prison by a Berlin court. This included the group's leader, Kadir P. Kadir P was found guilty of putting a kill contract against Tahrir O, with whom he was in a long-running conflict. In 2014, a group of 13 Hells Angels attacked a Berlin bookmaker's shop, with one of them opening fire. They hit Tahrir O with 6 bullets. The 26-year-old died on the spot. The Berlin court sentenced the 35-year-old Kadir P to life in prison for planning the murder, and 7 other members of the group received the same sentence for taking part in the attack. The strange fact was that Judge Thomas Gross described Kadir P as antisocial and aggressive. Nothing would happen without him, he said. Prosecutors also claimed another defendant was involved in the murder, but failed to prove the connection. He was sentenced for possessing an illegal weapon. He was sentenced to 1 year and 10 months in prison. This sentence ended the biggest trial involving biker gangs in Germany's history. The biker organization Hells Angels first reached Germany in the 1970s. The police repeatedly clashed with the group members because authorities claim that they often operate as a cover for criminal activity. Earlier that year, a court in Leipzig sentenced 4 Hells Angels members over the murder. Just what the hell are these angels from hell doing? Adam Lee Hull of the Hells Angels in Springfield. During Hurricane Irene, the life of 3 Pittsfield men were taken. Then, the bodies were dismembered and buried in Beckett, and one of the 3 suspects was Adam. Adam's former girlfriend has accused him of occupying 3 guns in a dog food bag. He was given a slight smile the whole time. Later, the case was moved to Springfield from Berkshire County. That was because of the publicity around the case. The court rejected the request of Adam for a new trial. A year before the slang, Paul and 2 companions, David Shalot and Caius Veoivus, were convicted of first-degree charges in 2014. What do you think about rivalries turning into murders? Are such biker clubs necessary? Share your thoughts in the comments box below. Also, give a thumbs up to this video if you've liked the video. More of our exciting videos will appear on your screen right now. Click on them and enjoy watching the videos. More videos are on their way to you. Stay tuned. Bye.